I kind of saw this coming. I kind of saw that I was going to be in this situation purely because of the lack of sleep I got after the last day of kind of the Black Ops 4 beta, or at least it was for me, which was the Sunday, which is why you're getting a double upload on the Tuesday, because I said I'd upload all throughout this week. And well, this video is going to be a little bit different. What I've got in the background is one of my overly specially retarded, it's a mediocre gameplay. Don't worry, it's a hell of a lot better than the original gameplay that you saw in my first game. Oh my god, I got absolutely shat on. To be honest, I was just happy with the fact that I even went positive by the end of it. You've got to bear in mind, everyone else had been playing the game for roughly, I don't know, maybe 24 hours before I even had the chance to get on. So there were a lot of people who were already at max level, who had already played around with the guns and just been grinding for, you know, the past 24 hours at that time. But, you know, this is my opportunity to say, you know, this is beta gameplay. I have one more gameplay after this, which will obviously go up tomorrow in tomorrow's video. And then, you know, it's all good really, because I randomly, in an email from the, I don't know, like Activision or whatever, or Treyarch, they actually gave me more beta codes for the Xbox. And what's great about my Xbox? One, I have one, and two, I also have a SCUF controller, so I'm kind of excited to see what that feels like in comparison to just using a regular controller. Now, I know that the PS4 controller is different to the Xbox one, but to be honest, I'm not really that type of biased person. Genuinely, the controllers don't feel that much different. It just feels a little bit wider at the bottom for me, I guess, with the Xbox controller. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So we're going to be talking about, you know, my real experience with the actual beta itself. And to be honest, it was really fun. As I said before, I didn't really get a chance to play the whole beta for as long as I really wish that I could have, because I had family obligations on the Saturday, I had worked on the Friday, and then to top it off on the Monday, I also had work as well. So I only really had the Sunday to play. And it was fun. It was frustrating at times because I have quite buggy internet. My internet is not great by any means necessary, so I kind of had this constant issue with being online and not being online, not knowing that I was disconnecting. I kept getting connection interrupted, and I was just ranting and raving about it all day. But you know, we got through it, and for the most part I was using the character where you can use like the big recon thing as the specialist, so you can see everyone through walls. And oh my god, guys, if you didn't think that there was a way to get easy points and just get your score streaks really quickly, you're lost. Hopefully I've put a picture on the screen, because I completely forgot what the class is called, or what the specialist is actually called, but hopefully there was a picture on the screen so you knew what I was talking about. But essentially, I think you might see it in these gameplays. It's a very high or low possibility. Second of all, the gun balancing, I know they're not going to change it. That's kind of what kills me inside. It's been a negative for me for all Call of Duties over the years. The fact that I'm using a submachine gun at close range and getting beaten by basically any other gun aside from a shotgun. Shotgun you'd kind of expect at close range to get killed pretty quickly, but ARs, I mean, come on, it shouldn't really be happening. Whether that's realistic or not, you know, I've never actually shot neither nor gun in real life, so I wouldn't really know. So yeah, you know, the gun balancing, obviously they're going to need to do that. They're going to need to really fixate on that and just get that done, because it's a real issue. I don't want to be in close-up gunfights and feel like I can't win due to my, I don't know, even if I'm hitting every single bullet, I just sometimes feel like I won't. But like I said at the start of the video, it's more so to do with the fact that my internet isn't that great, so I felt a little bit choppy. You might even see some of that choppiness within the gameplays, because there were just certain moments where it was just like, oh my god, I cannot achieve anything in these games. And then next, I guess we'll move on to the score streaks. And I know I'm going really fast here, I've only got 8 minutes to talk, but we'll go on to the score streaks now. And essentially they were quite fun. I didn't get a chance to play with all of them because I ended my beta on level 20, so that kind of sucked. But at the same time, you know, using the UAV and the Hellstorm, it really felt like the good, the original Black Ops 2 kind of shit, and it really felt like, yes, I can really get into this. And you know, I'm really hoping when the game actually comes out, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are hoping for the same thing, because there's no way in hell that the highest level you could get to overall for Prestiging is 40. So I'm looking forward to seeing more streaks. I think, what did they give us, 3, 6, 9, about, what was it, like 12 different streaks to kind of play around with. But the one I'm looking at most is hopefully they'll put some kind of orbital VSAT in the game, because I'm a passive player when I play Black Ops. I prefer to just use UAV, counter UAV, and then the orbital VSAT. So that for me is something that obviously I want, and I really want to, you know, I'm really hoping that they have, obviously, in the full game when the full title comes out. Now, overall, if I was to give it a number, the whole beta experience, aside from my gropes with my internet, it was really fun. You know, there were some games where I couldn't even believe that I was getting as many kills as I was. You know, there was a portion of my playing time that was actually streamed on my channel, which you'll see probably as the link at the end of this video. But basically, you know, there were a few times where I was going off and I was like, do you know what, this is actually so fun. But I really did feel like the experience took me way back to what I enjoy, and that was obviously the Black Ops 2 era. That was what really grew me on YouTube, and that's what, you know, I strive to get back into, because I just genuinely loved it. It was absolutely awesome. But yeah, the beta, I would give it kind of like a 6 or a 7, but it is a beta. Obviously the loading screen times, I'm sure a lot of you guys will agree with that. That was a bit horrendous, waiting 80 seconds. So you've got, essentially what you were waiting for was loading screen, 80 seconds, loading screen, choose your specialist and your class. We're talking like 2.5 minutes roughly before you can even play another game. So I'm sure they'll sort that out, but you know, that was my one like disappointing thing, you know, from my point of view. But everything else seemed pretty balanced. They definitely gave us guns that everyone had an opportunity with, and everyone could still outslay someone else who would have a quote unquote better gun. But yeah, I mean, my overall experience, really good. I have enjoyed it. And also, I don't know if this is a rumor or not, you guys can tell me in the comment section below, but is there going to be a Black Ops 4 Battle Royale beta? Because if that happens, oh my god, it's going to be sick. But yeah guys, that was my opinions on my first experience. I hope that you have enjoyed the video. I have enjoyed making the video, so make sure you do sub up and you do like it, because like I said, videos all week. I know I didn't post yesterday, but I posted twice today, so you owe me a cookie. Like I said, I got one more gameplay of Black Ops 4, and then I'll probably use a bit of Black Ops 3 gameplay just to supplement for the rest of the week. But without further ado guys, this has been me, Luke, aka Upson, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.
Ready to blow it, we lit it, I'm warming, I'm positive, money becoming, we growing. I knew that I had it the moment I was born, and I'm keeping it going. I'm keeping it going, and frequently flowing the morning is when I be freaking and boning. I'm keeping it moaning, while I be just deep in the zone, and I'm sick in the zone, and destroying. I'm on with a bomb, with a bomb, with a bang, with a boom, with a bang, with a knife. Yeah, I'm feeling like a dog in a fog, in a bark, in a car, in a bark all night. And I fight for the right, with a rob, with a pop, with a cop, with a gear, with a habit.